Hey guys, it's Jeremy here to talk to you about Anchor, the free podcast tool that you all need. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, like I said, it's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your computer or your phone. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, and it's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So guys, go ahead and download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm on your computer to get started.
Oh, yeah.
Blerd Survival Guide Season 3, baby.
At Blerd Activists.
At that dancing Blerd. We are back for another season of fun and love and all the things. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live. We got everything you need. Jeremy and Jay, a hell of a team. Comics, news, and everything in between. Birmingham, we own the scene. Come on and let's have a blast with the Black Nerds and the Black Podcast. This is a guide to help you last. We got some topics to unmask. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live.
Appreciate you, Nick, for creating the beat and the lyrics and helping us out, buddy. Another Marbury production.
Shout out Marbury.
Thank you for your service.
Sir. No.
We're recording.
What are you looking at? I'm going to show you what I did. You remember that thing y'all did talk about last week when I said the...
Oh, did you make the thing? He made the thing. Like the Oh my gosh.
I haven't watched the video. I listened to the podcast from last week, but I didn't watch it.
Same.
I haven't even listened to it.
You've been
rehearsing.
busy.
I've been rehearsing.
Boy. I think it's
Ridiculous.
redonkulous.
All the words.
Ridiculous.
I'll show you later. But I did it.
I'll have to watch it later.
Yeah. Toss you the what and the who?
The who's and the what's it?
What's it called him? Gotta be careful.
She got hands.
I
She got
had to go
hands.
where she could catch it.
Catching microphones and ish. Hands.
Show Liz.
Are you ready?
I've been ready.
All right, we've been ready, baby.
I thought we've been doing
Hey,
this.
because you know what? It's episode 2 of season 3, baby. We back. It's round 2 of the bracket. Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. Let's go.
Bruh.
Ultra.
We going up. We going up.
Man,
we going up.
We are getting into
It is
this
round
episode.
2, man.
Yeah, we're down to our final, our Sweet 16, as the kids say.
Oh, is that how many we got? Yeah, that's right. Because right now, I believe it's 12 Cartoon Networks up there and
16 minus
6.
12, 4.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Cartoon Networks.
11, 12, and 5
And
Nickelodeons.
5 Nickelodeon.
So far, Cartoon Network is taking a hefty lead.
There's
but,
a strong bias.
yeah, but they can all change. They can all change.
At the drop of a hat. You
Yeah.
never know where we're going to end up at the end of this one.
But before we get started, welcome back to another episode of Blerd Survival Guide. Of course, I'm your co-host, Jeremy.
And I'm your co-host, Jay.
And Ryan is unfortunately ill this evening. He's busy / ill. He is, incapacitated, but we have his stuff, and yeah, he's not on punishment. I didn't punish him this time. We ain't got to that point yet.
I am.
Oh.
Miriam is on punishment. She has no mic tonight. That's what happened. She is with us. She's helping us out, writing all the stuff on the board. But we're getting into it. How's everyone feeling this fine afternoon, evening, good night?
Man, it's been a good weekend, relaxing weekend, but I still don't feel like it was long enough. Saturday, we just kind of fasted and rested all day.
Hey, how's Ramadan going on? Yeah,
It's going.
it's going.
It's going.
I
It does
feel
what
it.
it does. But no, I've been enjoying it. Been embracing it as much as
ever have before in my life. So that's kind of cool.
Marvelous.
Yeah, marvelous.
Yeah, a little bit. My mind was like already 3 paces ahead for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that's amazing.
But that was good. Let's see. We went over to my Aunt Carolyn's house for like an Easter luncheon.
Happy post-Easter. It is Tuesday after Easter. Happy post-Easter for all my Easter peoples. Happy Ramadan for all my Ramadan peoples. Happy
Passover.
holidays. And Passover. Yeah, all those things happened this weekend.
It's kind of crazy, honestly. I think it's
everybody
pretty
just be
awesome
happy
time.
and love each other. That's all we need to say.
It. Like, I
Be
think
happy,
that-
love each other, and eat.
I don't know how often this like trifecta of events occurs at one point in time, but you know,
Once every millennia.
I mean, maybe.
Probably.
You know,
We've experienced things.
You can make a story about it.
Like once every like 10 years.
something like that.
That sounds less credible.
She said that sounds less substantial.
Right. I want to be the only one.
We were here.
for the next 1,000 years.
Literally. But no, it's been a really nice, relaxing weekend. The week was long, and now we're going into the next week, so we'll see how prepared I am for that.
Indeed.
How about you, man? You've been busting it.
Yeah, steadily getting through with this here play of ours at Ramsey High School, which I'll tell y'all about it in a weekly blurb. But yeah, I've been working with that. I'm about finished memorizing. I got about like 2 pages left of things to memorize.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but
Because you're brilliant.
some. But beside that, like I said, I get into it on the weekly blurb. Yeah, well, Sunday I went and saw SpongeBob SquarePants the musical at University of Alabama at Birmingham. Fantastic performance, fantastic show.
I'm happy that it's getting more notoriety.
I'm happy that
I know you're happy.
I was very happy about it. And, like I went with my mom and my sister, and like they were first. Matisse, my little sister, she doesn't like watching musicals, and she wanted to come see it because she didn't want to stay at home. But I mean, she enjoyed it. There was like funny parts. Like everyone
chuckled a couple times.
Yeah. Everyone played their parts amazingly. The guy who was the kid who was Mr. Krabs was like I commend him because he actually he stayed with the voice when he was singing and performing the entire show. And it's a 2-hour show.
Was he your favorite?
I wouldn't say my favorite. My favorite, and this is because I've seen. Well, no, my favorite for this performance, and I can actually definitively say, was Plankton. And what they did was, as a director's choice. I mean, everyone knows Plankton, tiny.
Right.
Minuscule. Single-cell organism.
Yeah, how you do that?
They played into it. And the kid who played Plankton, solid 6'3". What? They just played it off. It's like, they almost played it off like no one noticed. It's like, everyone's looking at me because I'm the small guy. Just do that, and like literally when he gets on,
That's
like, because
funny.
the thing is, his chum bucket area was like up in the atrium, and you couldn't see like below his waist, so you thought he would be standing like when you first see him, you think he's standing on like a footstool or something, so he can look taller and people can see him. When he gets down to the stage, literally everybody in the entire cast is like looking
That's
up at him.
funny.
He's that much taller than the entire cast.
That's funny.
And it's like, they see me. I just want everybody to see me. I want them to see me as their height. And it's like, not Negro, but sir, you are a tall man.
Doesn't he have it like on his shirt?
This one, I know in the actual musical, it's like he wears like a velour green suit and has an eye patch, but this one, he's, it's like a green shirt, and he has, because his number is like a hip hop number, they did a gold chain with like the cartoon Plankton on the plate.
On the chain?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So that's what they did. But yeah, he was my favorite character because like I said, they played into that. But
That's
also
funny. That's
he
unique. I like
yeah,
that.
and he did so well. SpongeBob did well. Like I said, the whole cast did well. My personal favorite was Plankton. But other than that, yeah, my whole weekend's been busy. I've been working and all that jazz. But yeah, that was probably the highlight of my weekend was going to see the SpongeBob musical. And yeah,
Let's see, the highlight of this weekend, I guess, was watching Tick Tick Boom. As far as like new things that we did.
finally.
We ate dinner with our parents. That was
Finally.
fun.
No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Y'all
we
did that
ate
before.
dinner with it was the whole crew. The house was there basically. So like,
Oh, is this the
min-
game of town?
minus Aaliyah,
Oh, okay.
minus Aaliyah. So it was Omar, Salim, his new girlfriend Carly, and me and Miriam with Oz and Laurie. So it was chill.
Very nice. Very nice.
It was a lot of fun. We just talked and hung out. We got to see pictures of Miriam's dad when he was in high school. She found out where her upper lip came from. She ain't never known.
I've never seen my dad's upper lip.
So she realized that was new.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Oh, happy. Everybody.
Speaking of SpongeBob, that was the perfect transition.
That was perfect
We
transition.
missed it.
We did. Swing and a miss, but it's okay because we're
speaking
back
of
in it.
SpongeBob-
Speaking of SpongeBob, we're back in it. Like I said, round 2, getting into
Like a
it.
U-Haul truck,
Yeah.
bro. Bringing it back. SpongeBob is going up against Ed, and Eddie this week.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But,
Are we starting from
well,
the
just
top?
let's let everybody know who we all have. So for the final, for the Sweet 16, we're at. I'll do the first column. Jay, you hit the second column.
Cool.
Dexter's Lab versus Foster's Home. SpongeBob versus Ed, and Eddie. Avatar's Last Airbender versus Powerpuff Girls, and Samurai Jack versus Regular Show.
That hurts. Jimmy Neutron versus Chalk Zone.
That hurts.
K&D, Kids Next Door versus The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
That also hurts.
I couldn't think of a quick abbreviation for Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Just Billy and Mandy sometimes.
There it is.
Go ahead.
Teen Titans versus Fairly Odd Parents, and then Danny Phantom versus Courage. These are some solid choices, and Ryan's already voted, and he's not here.
Right. So he's made his choices. We'll let you guys know what he's chosen as we decide on each one as well. Pardon me.
I'm gonna have to. We can't even negotiate with him on these. These are.
No, he's made his choices.
He is solidified.
Yep.
I know.
I mean, we may have to FaceTime
He
and be
said
like,
them fast too. He was ready.
yeah.
I mean, I've thought about it a little bit.
Have
Have you thought about it much?
I've been
you
busy.
haven't had time to think about it.
My mind's been everywhere else. But no,
I don't know how much facts we're gonna have to see. Like a lot of these are gonna be emotional choices, emotionally driven. I feel like that's the thing about this. It's like the hard part is determining. It's not so much about what's the better show.
it's more so how we personally feel about it at
Right.
this point.
Right.
And somebody gonna cry by the end of this.
Someone's gonna get their feelings hurt, and that's okay. But we're gonna have
Is it?
we're gonna have to deal with it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
first one.
We getting started? All right.
Going in.
First up, Dexter's Lab versus Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
All right.
Name your arguments, people.
Well, we've already got Ryan for Dexter's Lab.
Okay.
So the thing is, they're both Cartoon Network shows. So
Correct.
There's that to consider. One is earlier than the other,
Very true.
and might have been more,
Yo,
impactful
what's funny is
because
that
of
they're both like created by the same creator.
Are they really?
Dexter's Lab and Foster's Home is by Jendy Tartarovsky, the guy who did Samurai Jack and Powerpuff Girls.
Oh wow.
That was also Foster's Home and Dexter's Lab.
Oh man, that's a fact.
Woo!
All
All
right,
right, that's just
that. I mean, it makes you feel better about your choices because like you're bringing the same guy forward.
yeah. But
So I'm gonna be real. I have so much emotional attachment to Foster's Home for imaginary friends. And I
I was
mean,
just about to say.
and I mean, as much as I love Omelette du Fromage,
omelette du fromage.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Didi, you are so stupid. Like
Oh man,
the quotes from Dexter. Was it Mandark and all of
Mandark.
them?
Oh, but hold up. The side stories.
I was going to say.
the side stories.
I was about
of
to
Dexter's
say.
Lab, you had like their version
the
of
Avengers?
the Justice League
Yeah, the
and
Justice
the
League
Avengers or whatever. The Infragable Hulk.
Yeah, it was
Not
who's-
Thor.
Val Hallen.
Val Hallen. Yeah. Oh man.
Val Hallen.
Oh gosh.
You had the you remember the monkey that like was a superhero and had like the hot sidekick?
Yeah, man. Yeah, and she was like a librarian or something.
Yeah,
And
but like she always like followed the monkey, like Super Monkey, and Super Monkey would just be a regular monkey just with a suit on.
it was Dexter's monkey.
Yeah, it was Dexter's monkey.
It was Dexter's monkey, and he would like go up on side adventures and everything. Oh,
But then going to Foster's Home, you have like you said, the emotional storylines with like literally the
Frankie,
first.
Blerd,
The first episode, which was the pilot episode in the movie where Blue had to go to Foster's Home.
it's iconic.
That you had, and then like when like it was like the second, third episode when Blue was about to be adopted and he was about to be renamed Tiffany.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
yeah, the little girl.
Yeah, the little girl
wanted
wanted him and like wanted to rename him Tiffany. But then
Toy Story.
Well,
right.
the thing about it was, to me, it was like it brought up this whole like notion of adoption to like this whole new generation in a weird way, and like it definitely pushed like a narrative around this like concept of adoption.
Yeah,
And,
adopt,
like,
don't shop. Yeah,
Ooh,
So I'm Dexter.
you're Dexter.
that's 2 for Dexter.
I'm still. You know what? I'm going with Foster's.
I'm also going with Foster's, man. That emotional connection.
TikTok?
We gotta take it to the
TikTok,
Instagram,
Instagram, whoever needs to vote. Yeah, it's,
because I want to. This is a fair split between the room and. Oof.
Oof.
Alright, we're on Instagram.
Yeesh.
I'm just a little bit more of a softie, and I think that's Foster's, and that's
Oh yeah,
just
no,
how
that's
I
what
feel.
it is. Like, but Eduardo,
Eduardo.
the biggest I resonated with that man.
Wilt.
Wilt, man, I'm sorry, man.
Man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How's it doing? How's it going?
That's a solid Wilt.
Thanks. Thanks, Phil Lamar.
Man. Phil Lamar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hot dog.
It's storming.
So
Man.
we're gonna take that one to the Instagram.
That's a question mark on that
Y'all
one.
gonna have to vote on that
Yeah,
one.
I'm sorry, guys.
But moving it forward to the end of the week,
All
we
right.
got but next we got SpongeBob and Ed, and Eddie. I'm gonna be honest, I already know my choice.
Miriam's catching up. I think I know your choice too.
I mean, we can make our arguments for each of these if you want to, because like SpongeBob precedes Ed, and Eddie. I think I'm pretty sure.
Precedes and proceeds because they still.
I mean, it's still going for a reason. But
Not a good reason, but
nah,
yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah. Ed, Ed, Ed.
I mean, Butter Toast though, who is like I can't even think of a more iconic line from Ed, and Eddie.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
That's a fair compare. Ed and Patrick are fair comparisons.
That's where you put that whole debate on these two shows.
'Cause, like-
Ed and Patrick Star.
But they both got like superhuman freakish strength.
But they also have like the randomest times to be smart as hell.
Drop some like wisdom.
Yeah,
And you just be like,
Patrick, the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. sir, where does that come from?
the vocabulary. The vocabulary.
You got that. I mean, Ed is like the super like comic book fan because he had like all them alien movies and stuff that he had in his room, and yeah,
he knew way too much about like that
of the alien planet of doom. He's going to come and hit me here. I was like, oh, Ed, come on.
Ed knew the plot lines, man. He was deeply, deeply interested.
This is when we went to like the junkyard. It was like stranded on an alien planet.
So, you know what I'm gonna bring it down to? Here's how I'm gonna make my decision. If I had Ed, and Eddie, and SpongeBob on at the same time, I'm picking Ed, and Eddie.
And I'm picking SpongeBob. But that
Ed, and Eddie wins.
yeah, so that beats me because Ryan also chose Ed, and Eddie.
He did.
So it's
He did.
3-1, Ed, and Eddie.
And I don't feel bad.
But the musical, no.
Yeah, I know you went to just go see.
I literally just saw it in live
and
action.
it made it. It probably drove it home even more.
I had an emotional attachment.
I respect that. But yeah, no, Ed, and Eddie is so meta too. It's a smart TV show.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
I'm talking about the episode where they deconstruct everything, and
I
they
mean, that's a breaking the fourth wall episode. I get that.
and then like you also have Double D, who is actually
Who's actually,
intelligent,
yeah.
actually intelligent.
Yeah.
Both their parents, her parents, his parents.
He's a boy.
I was always confused.
It's because he had the nervous voice. It was up
He
there.
probably was voiced by a woman.
No, it was a man. I've seen it behind the scenes.
Really?
Yeah, all three are voiced by men. Yeah, the Gross sisters and Sarah was voiced by women. The only person that's probably voiced by a woman is that's a boy. No, there's two people. It's Kevin and Jimmy. No, Kevin and
I get Kevin.
what's
Jim Plank and
no, not Plank, not the other one. Johnny. No, Jimmy. I was right.
You meant Jimmy.
I meant
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Johnny is the one. with
Johnny
Plank.
is Johnny and Plank, Jimmy and Sarah. Yeah, Jimmy was voiced by a woman and Kevin was voiced by a woman. Everybody else was voiced by men and or respective genders back
So
then.
we got Ed, and Eddie moving on.
Yep.
We said that feelings would be hurt.
I'll throw tables later. All right, Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Powerpuff Girls.
Let's make everyone feel good about themselves on this one. I feel like we could all say it, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say it's one of those count of three, and then all of us say something different. 1, 2, 3. Disney Channel.
I mean, so the reason why I can count against Powerpuff Girls is the reboot. And I count that against them because it's
No, you're right. You're not wrong. Because they didn't have to do that. They can just put on reruns like they always do.
But
It's more than enough.
Powerpuff Girls Z.
I got to count it against. I got to count it against that.
Oh no! Oh wow! So and Avatar doesn't really have much to count against.
No, and it's its own solid storyline. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and solid storyline, solid fraction,
Character development,
all of the above, even its worst characters.
I mean,
Looking at you,
Powerpuff
Katara.
Girls, I'd say that the character development lacks, but that's also because it was an older show.
It was also more aimed toward the younger demographic when we were the younger demographic.
Right.
It was just like episodic cartoons. Let's beat the monkey's ass.
As we've talked about before.
Yeah. So I mean,
they're
also,
both like two
Ryan-
action-packed shows.
Yeah, Ryan also chose Avatar, so that's already one for Avatar.
I'm gonna put it to Avatar.
And that makes 3 for Jeremy.
Was it a clean sweep?
Yeah, it's a clean sweep.
Okay.
Sorry, I put the wrong one first. I put SpongeBob versus Ed, Ed and Eddie instead of Dexter.
Ah.
I just got, my brain.
We got like 3 different conversations going on.
At the same time, I'm trying to catch up.
That's respectable.
No problem. All right, we're good to continue.
Y'all both said Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nick beats Cartoon Network there. What's funny is that the Cartoon Network beat the Nickelodeon before it.
No, Nickelodeon beat it. No, you're right. You're right.
No, Ed, Ed and Eddie is definitely Cartoon Network.
Yeah, you're correct.
They were in the commercial.
I apologize.
All
right.
Oh, God, I hate this one, and it's not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun for me.
It's not. And they both Cartoon Network shows.
Uh-huh.
Look, y'all don't.
It's good that we have Cartoon Network shows, though, because, like, against Cartoon Network shows, because there's so many of them.
Also that, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and Samurai Jack for me.
So Samurai Jack versus regular show.
And regular show is a fantastic television broadcast.
My cousin, like when I posted this picture on the Instagram earlier today, he like messaged me. He was like, "Yeah, Samurai Jack and regular show definitely belongs in like the top 4."
Right?
It really does.
Like at the end of the day, but they're going up against each other, and it's rough.
But it's like they going up against each other too early. That's what it is.
I hear that. But that happens in tournaments all the time.
It does, and yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but you have to have a loss.
Austin told him this is our show and we can break the rules if we want to.
But I'm not will. I want to make the hard decision.
I do too, and here's my thing.
Yeah.
And people are probably gonna cancel me, but not really because I really don't care.
Cancel you.
Well, I've never seen the entirety of Samurai Jack.
That's
so
okay.
I don't have that connection to it like most people do. I connect with it, but I don't have that full on connection with it. While regular show, I can give you more in depth analysis of regular show and characters and story and plot lines and things of that nature.
I think I can. I get where you're coming from on that, bro. I really do, because the reality is I cannot dissect Samurai Jack to the same degree that I can dissect regular show.
Are we tied?
Ooh, I think we are. 'Cause I'm going regular show.
I'll join you.
Look at Jay.
I don't know.
Look at Jay.
And I love Samurai Jack.
He does.
I think that it's one of the most gorgeous television shows on
This guy.
the silver screen, you know?
He did it.
But I know more about regular show.
Yeah. Whoa! He did it.
Oh!
And boning.
Boning will save your life one day, bro.
Saved his bracket. It's going on to the next round.
So we're taking it to the streets.
Yeah.
I already know how the streets are going to respond.
It might be it might be like last week. Man, y'all last week when it went with the Grim Adventures versus Rugrats, y'all
Y'all took it down to the wire, didn't it?
It was a 45-55
Split
tally.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
No, it was 50-50 for literally a day and a half. I had to post it again
And
to have a
wow.
final vote.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But 55% chose Grim Adventures Billy and Mandy, which we're almost at. But now it's Jimmy Neutron versus Chalk Zone. Good Lord.
I understand why people would choose Jimmy Neutron, but I need to make a case for Chalk Zone.
I mean, first of all, both theme songs, man.
Well, the thing...
I'm starting with there. I'm starting
how
there.
you feel about 3D versus 2D animation? And that's one key thing here.
That
right?
is one key thing.
Like,
But also, Chalk Zone went to Jimmy Neutron stayed in the realm of Retroville until Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
sure.
But Chalk Zone went into whole new dimensions. Like we went in from the real world to
Bruh.
Chalk Zone, like full on
Bruh.
Chalk Zone, and then Chalk Zone had its own dimensions in Chalk Zone.
Bruh.
You had like the nightlife, you had the Ha Ha Men, you had
Well, homeboy drew all of Chalk Zone.
Exactly.
Like Rudy's got the
Rudy's got the Chalk.
Zone.
Like I said, that theme song, it go
Man,
hard.
went hard.
It go hard.
We watched it recently. Like we rewatched it recently,
I had never watched it.
Yeah.
I needed to watch it for research.
and we watched the first episode, and it's just
So good.
And what's great about this, and this happens so often in these cartoons, especially for the age, you never really got the backstory in the first episode.
No, they just like first episode they hop into it.
Just throw you right into
Yeah.
it, and then like 5 episodes later. You
Oh,
get, like,
this is why you
this
have
is
the.
why we are where we
This is
are.
why we have the Biclops. This is why we have not Sister Sledge, whatever. She was like Medusa, but like sassy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Rap Sheba, that's her name.
Rap Sheba.
Rap Sheba.
But Chalk Zone was good. Chalk Zone was good. It
Yeah.
did it on the first episode. Let you know how he got the chalk, was going on adventures and everything.
See, I forgot about that pilot episode. It did just like
The Jimmy Neutron theme song does go hard though.
into the stars,
I can't-
candy bars.
Right,
Yeah.
kid with the knack for invention.
Superpowered mind, a mechanical.
Okay, now. So, because of the movie, I'm giving it to Jimmy Neutron. And y'all,
Didn't Chalk Zone have a movie? It had a TV movie.
I could believe it. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm giving it to Jimmy Neutron. And because of the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. I'm not over here fiending for Chalk Zone's crossover episode. At least once every 2 months.
Did they have a crossover episode?
No.
I think because I've watched Jimmy Neutron like majoritively, and I've only seen
One episode.
one episode of Chalk Zone. Although it was a very good episode, I'm gonna give it to Jimmy Neutron too.
That's 3.
I lied. That was not a Chalk Zone movie. So they give me, I put it Jimmy Neutron. That's 4-4. Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, clean
Clean
sweep.
sweep.
Clean sweep.
Nickelodeon beats. Was Chalk Zone was Chalk Zone?
Chalk Zone was Nickelodeon. They were both Nickelodeon.
They were
Yeah.
both Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we watched it on Paramount. But now we have
Codename Kids Next Door versus Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
y'all sick if you think I'm not choosing Kid Next Door.
I mean,
Adventures, that's easy for me. I love that.
this is why we have Instagram, because Kids Next Door, through and through.
Y'all sick if I'm
Kids
not.
Next Door, numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Sector V, the villains, the show, the code name,
The teenagers.
Agent Zero, the teenagers, the battle ready armor,
The bra.
the battle ready armor.
God dang. The delightful children
The
from down the
delightful children
lane.
from down the lane. You have father, grandfather,
It goes
Count
deep.
Spankula?
It goes deep. It goes deep.
the Toilinator, the Toilinator.
This is how you know that we were made for team sports. K&D.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you.
I did arts.
You were the team thing. Team art.
Yeah, show choir.
Dance.
Yeah.
I would change the channel to I would watch Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy over.
Kids Next Door? Nah. Never that. And that's because I played outside.
Ouch.
Damn.
Hey. It's the truth hurts.
I'm not letting you forget. I'm not forgetting.
I played outside. K&D was my ish.
Oh no, because I
I
didn't.
love that show. But
Here's what I love Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, but I watched it only because it was within the lineup of Kids Next Door. Like it was either coming on before or after, and I was like, all right, cool.
Usually before.
Yeah.
Because K&D was prime time, fam.
Kids Next Door had
7
movies.
p.m.
We almost had the Galactic Kids Next Door. That's what happened at the end of the series. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 got shot up to the moon base, and he was going to be part of the Galactic Kids Next Door. Because
Man.
the teenagers, in real deal, if you were still part of the K&D when you were a teenager, you went to the Galactic Force. Like that's what happened.
Why do you...
Oh, and then I saw a TikTok recently about Kids Next Door where it was literally the very last episode, and like during the actual credits, like on the actual credits of the very last episode, it was like they showed basically like 1 second, almost half second to 1 second clips of basically every episode. You remember how you get decommissioned?
Yeah.
It's like it shows basically your entire childhood before, or like all of the K&D missions before you are like forget everything.
Right.
That's what was happening to the people who were watching the TV show. They The TV show was
Decommissioning
decommissioning you
the
because
kids.
because the kids who watched it when it was on prime time,
Yeah.
like they actually grew out of that age. So you were being decommissioned on the last episode.
Oh, that's dope. That's sad.
Yeah.
But dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
you were being decommissioned from the K&D. I was like, what?
I don't even remember how Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy ended.
Billy and Mandy won last week on the Instagram.
It did. We'll see what happens this week.
Kids Next Door beat in the roundup or in the play-in.
The play-in, so it won on the play-in.
I mean, these are both.
They both fought to beat.
All of these were the people. Yeah, those two were definitely the people's choice. That was the people's choice round that we just went through.
I like it.
And
It's even split. It's an even split.
yeah, it's gonna be the people's choice again. I mean, the people's choice is moving somebody on.
KND, man.
All right.
Next,
Ooh, this one I'm not happy about.
Teen Titans versus Fairly Odd Parents. Oof.
Here's the thing. I love Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
I love the storylines. I love all the movies that came with it. Channel Chasers, School's Out,
Yeah.
The Final Wish,
Yeah.
Fairy Idol, all of those specials.
But how much of a DC
The
nerd
live
are
action,
you?
but let me finish with Fairly Odd Parents first before I get into that part. Because Fairly Odd Parents, I mean, it had its moments. You had Cosmo, his voice went from, he had a reverse puberty. He had a deep ass voice at the beginning, all the way up to today, where it's up here. And hey, Timmy, how are you today? Oh, no. Yeah, it's up here now. But you had that. You had Poof. You had the dog. You had the new character, and I mean, it went downhill. That's the issue with Fairly Odd Parents. Teen Titans, the only comic book on this panel, DC Comics. It has a rich history. It has a rich story. It has comedic episodes. It has
When you
hilarious
say rich
episodes.
story, it never gives you the ending of Teen Titans.
That's the biggest fault of the original Teen Titans
Doesn't
show.
give you any kind of closure.
No, because
bro.
literally the last scene of the last episode of Teen Titans is Beast Boy running into a white light and credits.
But is having an ending, even if it wasn't liked, better than having basically no ending at all?
Here's the thing: Fairly Odd Parents didn't have an ending either.
It has the continuations now.
So the Teen Titans.
But I feel like that's a mockery, and it should get knocked down. Fairly Odd Parents.
Well, it's a self mockery because Butch Hartman is still connected to that project with Fairly Odder.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I'm Teen Titans on this one.
I am also
Yeah, same.
okay. So it's clean sweep. Ryan also chose Teen Titans.
Good.
Ryan also chose Billy and Mandy, but that's also even vote.
Man.
But yeah, Teen
You know,
Titans.
it hurts me, but like, and what sucks is that the continuations hurt.
It hurts it
but
a
the
lot more.
continuation of Teen Titans, in my opinion, does not hurt Teen Titans.
No, it definitely made it better. It goes into the comedy aspect. I mean, they went more with the traditional American cartoon drawings,
Right.
And I mean, like I said, they are very meta in Teen Titans Go. The movie was fucking hilarious. Pardon my language.
This last one's gonna hurt me.
Y'all ain't ready for this last one. Ooh, this last one.
Danny Phantom beat out Ben 10 last week.
Ooh,
And Courage beat who?
Courage was a walk on.
Courage was just that. Okay.
Yeah,
It beat last week. It
beat somebody last week.
Yeah, it had to beat someone last
it
week.
beat someone last week. It beat
Angry Beavers. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it didn't have a competition. Now we're at a
Now it's
competition.
that competition.
We're dealing with the supernatural on Danny Phantom and Courage.
That's funny.
We're dealing with the
That's so
supernatural
goals.
on both of them.
That's goals.
That is hilarious. Oh
I
God.
know my answer.
Okay.
And
And I'm gonna need sound reasoning before I make my answer.
I know my answer because I think the lasting effect is stronger. I think that anybody can relate to Courage.
Which
I
is your
think
answer?
I think anybody can be in the put themselves in the shoes of Courage. As opposed, I don't think anybody can put themselves in
Into
the
a
shoes
half boy,
of-
half ghost.
to Danny Phantom or his friends.
Jasmine or Tuck. Yeah.
But everybody can relate to Courage, and I think Courage also like has that because he's so pure of a character. You know, like you just like you look at him and you're just like, I could watch you do everything.
I can watch you save the world.
no matter what episode. So I'm going with Courage, the Cowardly
Just
Dog
to
show.
play devil's advocate for Danny Phantom, because I still haven't decided. I mean, I think there are themes in that show that people relate to. Like, it's a cult classic for a reason.
I mean, and it deals.
So that theme song goes hard.
DJ D-Rec on the beat.
But I think I'm a Courage is one of my all-time favorites of all time. So I think it deserves to be in the final.
Here's the thing. Danny Phantom.
Okay, so we're
No, I'm kidding. I was about to give my explanation. Danny Phantom. Theme song is baller. Characters also baller. Within the realm of the Butch Hartman, Frederator universe. Awesome. But I'm gonna have to go with Courage because Courage is an everlasting show. You can put on any episode of Courage and it's just like
You just watch it.
yeah.
You watch it.
Danny Phantom. I mean, I love that it did have a full-on storyline from
I
beginning
love
to
the
end.
arcs.
And but between Danny Phantom and Courage, like it's one of those like I just want to pop that on the TV and be like, all right, cool. Courage is trying to save
I
Muriel.
feel like I have to watch Danny Phantom.
Yeah, no, you definitely do. Like when I I tried to do a rewatch a couple years ago. Well, no, I did do a rewatch, and it was like, oh, you had to watch it from episode 1 to episode 70.
Courage is just a good show in and of itself.
Throw that bitch on.
Solo dolo. Winning.
Yeah,
wow. Sorry, Ryan.
And I mean, I love Danny Phantom.
I did too.
Great animation, fun animation, cool action scenes.
All the ghosts, the box lunch ghosts, the cafeteria ghosts, the ghosts, space ghosts. I'm kidding.
But that's why. But honestly, Kids Next Door had better villains.
Oh, definitely.
And so like that, if I like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Especially all these
they're
shows.
similar
that
shows,
would've had villains,
kind
yeah.
of. They're
No,
similar
they are.
shows, kind of.
Kind of. No, it definitely. Group of kids goes to save the world
Fights
without parents knowing.
fighting like thematic villains.
Different
of
versions.
different-
Different
of
versions of villains in their respective realms.
They're not competing this time.
No, they're not. But I'm just saying, like,
Oh, do you think they're going to compete?
I don't know.
They both moved on. No, they
might.
didn't.
No, K&D and Grim Adventures are competing
Question mark, yeah.
on the low.
Ooh. Well, there you have it. It's up to you guys on a couple of these now. SpongeBob versus Ed, Edd n Eddy. Kids Next Door versus Dexter's Lab versus Foster's Home.
Yep.
Kids Next Door versus Grim versus Billy and Mandy.
And that's it.
And yeah, that's it. So you got those two to figure it out. And yeah, we this one as bad as last week. I can
It's gonna
honestly
be
say
hard.
that.
No, but next week's gonna be hard.
Next week's gonna be hard.
Like, it's gonna be painful. And
Yeah.
I mean, it was painful today. Like, regular show, Samurai Jack regular show was my most painful one up here.
Yeah, I'm saying Teen Titans Very Life Parents was my most painful one.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect
But yeah,
that.
no, there we have it. We will tally those up. Hopefully you guys get us some answers, some good clear answers. Not no 50-50 stuff again. That made me mad.
Let us know what made you mad. Let us know what made you happy on the Instagram, because I'm
On the
really
Instagram or in the
curious.
YouTube
Like,
comments when this comes out.
I know that like we definitely maybe upset some folks. So
Oh, we
I'm
definitely did.
excited to see what happened.
Come at me, bro. My address is exactly
Yeah,
Alabama. All right. But we can go on and on.
we can go on and on.
What we're going to do now is take a quick break. Going to hear a word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back with the weekly blurb.
Be right back, guys.
It's time for the weekly blurb.
Hey, press off. 6 seconds one more time.
365. We are live
Get low.
in the 205.
Get low.
In the 35215.
To the whiteboard, to the cabinet.
Dum 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 dum.
Welcome back,
Welcome back,
everybody.
everybody.
Oh man, you know what time it is. It's
If
time
you
for
saw
the.
that on the YouTube, you know you had a good time.
Yep. All right, enough of that. You know what time it is. It's time for the weekly blurb where we discuss things that have happened within the past week, pop culture, political, what have you, pop trivia, all the things. I think I'm first.
I think you're right.
Okay. Awesome. Well,
what you got for us
this week? Self-plug promotion, whatever, what have you. If you are in the Birmingham area this weekend, Thursday through Sunday, Ramsey High School is putting on a production of A Raisin in the Sun, and your boy,
Classic.
that dancing Blerd, Jeremy Scott, will be playing the lead role of Walter Younger for the Thursday evening show and the Friday evening show. And yeah, we've been working on it for the past couple of months now, and yeah, it's shaping up together. It's looking good. The kids are doing amazing, and I'm happy that I'm there to help them, and happy to help out Miss Jackie as well. Definitely come by. I'll have the poster. It'll be right here.
So it's going.
You'll see it
Thursday night, Friday night.
So it's the Thursday school show, Thursday night show, Friday night show, Saturday matinee, and Sunday matinee.
And who are you playing on the Saturday and Sunday?
So Saturday and Sunday matinee, that's the poster. That's why my hand's up. Saturday and Sunday is going to be, I'll be playing Bobo, and as well as the school show. I'll be playing Bobo, who's basically the character that brings hell to the family.
Antagonist.
Well, not the antagonist. He's more the sad sap who got caught in this whole deal with Walter and Willie. And yeah, you gotta come and watch to see what happens, because Bobo has one scene, but that one scene is very detrimental to the entire show.
Oh, fascinating!
Yeah,
I'm excited to see it. I want to see it both ways. Where you as the lead and you as Bobo.
Come through. Everybody come through. School show's at 2:30 on Thursday, and it's a very shortened version. Like, we're only doing like 4 or 5 scenes. Hmm?
Oh
no, yeah, we're doing the Bobo scene because that's the last scene that we're going to do for the school show. And it's like, if you want to see it in its entirety and understand why it happened at this point, come back.
Oh wow!
But definitely, like I said, it's a very poignant play. First and foremost,
messages.
Yeah, it definitely sends a bunch of messages, especially coming from like Black America and Black America in the 50s, but it also resonates with stories of today and people coming from poverty into greater things, and what happens when you have to deal with things like that when a family runs into when a family who's below middle class or below the poverty or right above the poverty line comes into a lot of money. And we deal with that, and it deals with those kind of social issues. It deals with like the racial commentary of the 50s, but also of today. This is, like I said, a very poignant piece. I'm happy to be a part of it. Come by and see it.
Didn't P. Diddy do a...
P. Diddy, Sean Combs as the credits read, because...
Yeah, he like reprised it?
No, they did it was like a television movie special. Oh. It was him. Sanaa Lathan played his wife. Mama Huxtable was the mom.
She was in Tick, Tick, Boom.
That was Color Purple. Yeah. What was it?
She was in Tick, Tick, Boom for a scene.
Yeah, she was. Tick, tick, boom. Yeah. But no, back to the play. Like I said, it's just come by. Like I said, Ramsey High School. We've been working on it for a couple months now. Thursday school show, Thursday evening show. School show's at 2:30. All the evening shows, so all of the matinee shows are at 2:30. All of the evening shows are at 7. So I don't have to repeat myself again. All the matinee shows, afternoon shows, for those who don't know what matinee is 2:30, and all the evening shows are 7. Yeah, Raisin in the Sun. Come by.
Jeremy starring
for 2 shows. Woo. That's the poster.
Solid edit.
And that's it. That's my weekly blurb. Yeah.
Well, heck yeah, man. We can't wait to come out and see it. We're going to come out either on the Thursday or the Friday show. I'm not sure which one yet.
Bring flowers. I don't know.
But we will definitely be there to support you. You've been working hard on this thing. When you told me the other day that you were going to be Walter, I was like, how, Sway? You've been practicing this whole other role. But now you're about to
play both.
Be a legend. Be a legend.
Yay.
Yes, sir. But... So looking forward to that, and I have mine, I guess now.
Ooh, what's going down on
this side of the world? Last week, literally. Last week, I talked a little bit about some legislation that Alabama had passed that was affecting trans kids and trans youth and families all across the state pretty negatively.
Right.
But I am bringing that story an update.
What's going
on? So the ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union,
right,
is suing the state of Alabama for passing this piece of legislation, essentially. And I believe the ultimate goal is to ensure that this legislation, or is to make sure or determine if this piece of legislation is constitutional. So, like, can you tell people that they can't either teach children about, I guess, human sexuality before a certain grade, and then the other one would be like, can you medically treat children, or can you deny medical treatment to children? And the hard part about this whole thing is, like, there's a lot of children that have already started this process.
Oh, definitely.
Right? Like,
No, that's, yeah.
And if you remove that, then you're
gonna have
ultimately harming a child.
It's going to be a bunch
like,
of
whole
emotionally and
development
physically
everything.
messed up kids.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think that it's good that they're challenging the piece of legislation in the rule of law to determine if we can do this. And so that's great. So that's that update.
Woo!
But I have one more thing that I wanted to share with people. Did y'all know that there's a Sasquatch in Alabama?
I've seen a picture.
So
Kinda.
Most recently,
Is this like
it was in
well,
Mobile.
Real deal? Is it like a man who's just been living out on his own and he just so happens to be like 6'5"
Brother,
with a
the
bunch of
pictures
hair?
I saw, this man looked like he had been cut. If it was a man living on his own, he sprouted hair every part of his body. Or it's like a ghillie suit or something like that. Otherwise,
6'5" man, is it? Or is it Homeboy from Goofy movie when they got trapped in the car?
That's what it looked like to me.
Out of Bigfoot.
Swear to God, that's what it looked like to me. Y'all can go look it up on Twitter or on Instagram. It's hashtag Sasquatch. It's in Mobile, Alabama.
Why does Mobile get all the fictional creatures? They got the
Someone
leprechaun.
said that it reminded him of the leprechaun.
They got the leprechaun. Now they got Sasquatch. They gonna have the Loch Ness monster in a minute, man.
Yeah, Nessie coming up real soon.
I'm mad.
Sure,
No,
sure.
calm down.
Yeah, literally. But nah, dude. Well, you know what they say that the Loch Ness monster, that picture actually is?
A log? Driftwood?
It's a whale penis.
It's a penis.
It's a penis.
It's a penis.
Which is not a bad word.
It's not. It's an anatomically correct word.
There you go.
I don't know. I just like to say pee. I'm about to go to Taco Bell and get me a Bob.
But yeah, so Alabama has a Sasquatch. And I encourage folks to go check it out on the Twitter. I think it's funny. If it's not true, it's still funny.
It sounds like it's about as real as that Mobile leprechaun.
Hey,
They finna have a whole nother holiday dedicated to the Mobile Sasquatch.
I just need to say this. Everybody seen the leprechaun? Say yeah.
Yeah!
There it is. And that's my weekly blurb.
Yeah!
Jeremy, where can the people find us? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, first, before that, I appreciate everybody for listening, of course, all the time, for watching on the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. We need more subscribers. We're at 19 subscribers. I just want to hit 20 by the end of the week. That's just one subscriber. One person subscribe to us, and I'll be happy.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
And tell a friend to tell that friend to tell a friend to tell their mama to tell their friend. All right. But yeah, we appreciate you guys for listening. Definitely keep up with us on the brackets. It is on challenge.com. I forgot to link those to the description, but I will link them to the descriptions next on when this comes out. You all know when this comes out. But you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Blerd Survival Guide, on Twitter and TikTok at Blerd Guide. You can shop with us on Redbubble at Blerd Survival Guide, and you can follow us on the YouTube at Blerd Survival Guide and all the other things at Blerd Survival Guide. Type in Blerd Survival Guide on Google, and you'll see our pretty faces and the logo. You probably see the new logo. It's probably on there now, hopefully.
Oh, heck yeah.
But we will see. But you can follow our personals as well. I am at That Dancing Blerd, no G.
At Blerd Activist.
And other than that,
Keep
surviving, everybody. Listen to the theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Blerd Survival Guide Season 3, baby.
At Blerd Activists.
At That Dancing Blerd.
We are back for another season of fun and love and all the things.
Let's go.
Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us. Enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1. We going live. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us. Enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1. We going live. We got everything you need. Jeremy and Jay, a hell of a team. Comics, news, and everything in between. Birmingham, we own the scene. come on and let's have a blast with the Black Nerds and the Black Podcast. This is a guide to help you last. We got some topics to unmask. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live. Welcome back to the Blerd Survival Guide. Chill with us, enjoy the ride. Perfect way to spend your time. 3, 2, 1, we going live. Appreciate you, Nick, for creating the beat and the lyrics and helping us out, buddy. Another Marbury production.
Shout out Marbury.
Thank you for your service.